what gets missed is documenting all of your equipment that you've been using for this position. The things you want to make sure you document are your cleat position, because if your cleat position changes, it's going to impact your saddle height, the pedals and shoes you're using, because both of those can impact stack height, and that can also impact your saddle height. Your crank length. Saddle height, as we've measured, is from kind of the center of the bottom bracket, but in reality, your crank length also makes a significant impact. So making sure you know what length cranks you have. The saddle, the make and model, and also the level of saddle. Many manufacturers will have kind of like an entry-level version, a mid-tier, and a race level of the same model of saddle. And each of those often have different levels of padding or shell flex. And all of those things can actually impact how you sit on your saddle. But if you're measuring just your saddle height just to the top, that's not going to take into account how squishy that saddle is. And then when we move on to the bars, just writing down the stem length you're using, also the make and model of stem. This can feel a little unintuitive, but some stems have different kind of stack heights, and that can play into things. You're going to want to document the number of spacers, which handlebar you're using. The width is important, but then also the reach and the drop. And then finally, write down what group set you're on. Different hoods, if you're going from Shimano to SRAM, can have different lengths.